15 years in their service. And we are saying that that is changing the goalpost at the middle of the match. Yes. You can't be playing football and you want to score, they now move the goalpost. So these people know that after 15 years, they are entitled to certain package. But in between, you now cancel the policy. And the reason is just simple, they want to substitute their employment with that of what we call Uber. But we are not, the drivers are not even fighting with that. They have the right to change and remove people and employ people. Yes. But when you want to do that, the first thing is that you must engage them, you must consult them, they must be taken along so that they can prepare for their exit. And secondly, when you have done that, you should adequately compensate them, because some of them, they are planning with their families. These people have children, these people have wives. Their children go to the same market that the management wives go to. When you go to Oshodi, when you go to Gariki market, you are in Lagos, you go to Oshodi market, or you go to Lekki market, or you go to Abule Bar market, or if you are in Abuja, you go to Gariki market. The all market, when you go there, the price of food is not, they will not say a cup of rice for the MD of a bank and a cup of rice for the driver of a bank. Yes. All the amount is the same. So we are saying that adequately compensate them for that, immediate, inadequate information in terminating their employment. Yeah. Let them be adequately compensated. And in the policy, it says 200,000, a mega 200,000 per annum. Yeah. That's mega sum. They are not even saying it's too small or it's too big. They are saying pay us what you have agreed to pay. So for somebody who has worked for 7 years, you pay him 200 times 7 years, which is 1.4 million. For those who have worked for 10 years, give them 2 million and they want to go so that you can continue with your policy. But you cannot stop the policy and say, oh, you people can go, that you are bringing Uber. That is very wrong. That is unlawful, and that is illegal, and that is exploitative, that is casualization, that is tormenting, and that is exploiting workers. And we are saying that they need to be compensated adequately. And that is the position. When you compensate them with that amount of 200,000 naira, then they can go. But you cannot say you are you can't at the middle of the post start renegotiating how much you will now give them. Even when you are the person that even terminate their appointment. That is the story. And the demand is very clear. Pay them their entitlement and let them go. We'll continue working for
Thank you. Able to engage the management several times.
Yes, they have been discussing with the management. At least about 2 months ago also, they had a meeting in Valencia Hotel, and Fidelity Bank have been moving from one direction to the other. And the message they have been bringing is the same. And the message this association of drivers have been telling them are the same. And what is the message of the driver? Pay us our 200,000 naira and let us leave. 200,000 per year and let us leave. It is very unanimous. All they are saying is that give us 200,000 per year. If I've worked for 5 years, give me my 1 million, let me leave. If I've worked for 10 years, give me my 2 million, let me leave. Yes. That is as simple as that. But the management has refused. Even some of the PT drivers, they were given 150, and they even allowed their boss to determine how they will be paid. That is exploitative. But what we are saying simple is that give them the 200,000 naira and let them go. Very simple.
If that is not
if that is not done, they will continue to hold the management accountable. They will continue with the protest. They will start. In short, by tomorrow, the picketing will be very serious, because we are going to be rallying more people. We are going to see it's going to go beyond Fidelity Bank. We will see it as a case study for exploitation of certain class of workers, and we want to use Fidelity Bank as example, as a case study that you cannot exploit any Nigeria in any form, whether it's a graduate or it's not a graduate, whether it's a skilled worker or not an unskilled worker. You must respect. There is dignity of labor. You cannot allow these people to go and engage in armed robbery. You cannot engage people to go and engage in Boko Haram. But they have engaged in something good. You must encourage them. That's why we say there is dignity in labor. What is dignity? As a driver, when you have an agreement with them and they want to go, allow them to go. Give them that respect. The respect includes you must consult them. The respect includes you must agree with the agreement. The respect includes you must give them their belongings. But when you tell them go, after all, you are a driver, take 100,000 naira. You are not giving dignity to that labor. There's dignity in labor. Whether you are a driver, whether you are a cleaner, whether you are a director, there is dignity in labor, and that is the kernel of this country. It's nationwide. It's a nationwide. It is going on right now in Lagos, it's going on in Iwoye, it's going in Kano, it's going in Port Harcourt, in Ibadan, and everywhere. But Abuja is the epicenter, and we are going to continue this protest until their demand is met.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.